Good morning, students. How are you all? Fine. Very good. Dear students, now is the session of business studies. As usually, it happens every day at this time. In the previous session, we had in fact started the topic motivation as a major component of directing function of management. We had discussed that motivation in fact is a stimulating force. Motivation in fact is a lubricating force to stimulate to energize the efforts of the workers and employees. And also we have discussed that by fulfilling various needs of life, one can be motivated towards achievement of the goals and objectives. What about the Maslow's need hierarchy theory of motivation? We have explained in much better way in video session as well as in online session. We have discussed all this in detail. Students, in order to fulfill the physiological needs and safety and security needs, the financial incentives are given. Let us first understand what are called incentives and why are incentives given to the workers and employees. Incentives in fact are the rewards, the appreciation, the recognition, the earnings which employees and workers get from the organization by working in it. And when the workers and employees get good rewards, good incentives, good appreciation, good recognition, good reputation, then the employees and workers, like any other person, feel motivated towards achievement of the organizational goals and objectives. So students, from this point of view, you will find that there are provisions of incentives in different organizations in something different way, not necessarily in the same way, which can be given to the workers and employees to motivate them, to stimulate them, to inspire them. Whatever incentives and rewards are given to the workers and employees of an organization by its management, these incentives are broadly categorized into the two, which are called financial incentives and non-financial incentives, or you can call them as monetary incentives and non-monetary incentives. In today's discussion, I would like to explain about the monetary or financial incentives given by the management of an organization to its workers and employees. Students, when we say financial or monetary incentives, then it refers to all those incentives which are given either in the form of money or in the form of kind, or any kind of reward or appreciation or performance appraisal which can be measured in monetary terms, which can be expressed in money terms, is called financial incentives. For example, the salary, wage, bonus, etc., in the form of cash are the examples of financial incentives. However, there are some incentives which are not in the form of cash, but they can be evaluated in terms of money, such as rent-free accommodation, such as medical caring facilities, such as free education, and many more things which are given by the management as incentives and which can be measured in terms of money, which can be expressed in monetary terms. Okay, students. So when we talk about the monetary or financial incentives, then it includes all those incentives, rewards and appreciations or performance appraisal which are expressed in terms of money. Now you may ask me, what are the different types of financial or monetary incentives? First of all, you will find that the basic pay and allowances is an example of financial incentive. Any worker or any employee for working in the organization wants a handsome pay scale and other allowances like medical allowance, like house rent allowance, like educational allowance, like city allowance, etc. So if a handsome pay scale, handsome salary along with these allowances is given to the workers and employees, then the workers and employees can easily comfortably fulfill their physiological and safety and security needs of life. Okay, they will get motivated towards accomplishment of the goals and objectives of the organization. Okay, students, the next one is productivity linked wage. In modern age, this system of wage payment is gradually increasing. Nowadays, many of the corporate units do not like to make time bound payment to the workers and employees. Rather, they like to make payment of the productivity linked rate at the rate of productivity. That means simply such a system in which the payment, the reward, the appreciation depends on performance of the workers and employees. And there are some specific jobs also in which only performance based payments can be made. Okay, there are several these types of particularly the unskilled jobs, some specific types of unskilled jobs. So when productivity linked wage is paid to the workers and employees of an organization, then it is also a very effective financial or monetary incentive to motivate them. The third important type of financial incentive is called bonus. Bonus, in fact, is extra reward, additional reward other than the salary and wage, which is given to the workers and employees for their best efforts, for their best contributions to the progress of the organization. On some specific occasions, as during festivals or casually also, the management of an organization can get the workers and employees motivated towards better performance in the organization. So you can say bonus is also a very effective monetary means, financial means of motivation. The next important type of monetary incentive is called profit sharing. You know, when the workers and employees make their tremendous efforts, highly appreciating efforts towards creation of profit, towards creation of larger profit, then the management of an organization can share some percentage of profit with the workers and employees, and the workers and employees will feel themselves motivated towards performance in the organization. They will find themselves, they will get motivated, they will find themselves in a comfortable position to work more efficiently. Okay, students, this is called profit sharing, through which the workers and employees can be motivated. The next one is co-partnership, or you can say stock sharing. In some of the books you will find that this is also called stock sharing. In fact, it is also a kind of bonus that is given to the dedicated and honest and senior employees and workers for their highly appreciating and tremendous efforts to the organizational development and growth. So the equity shares of the company, when are given to this kind of employees as reward, as incentives, then it will be called as co-partnership. And the workers and employees to whom the equity shares are given, they enjoy the same rights as any equity shareholder enjoys. They participate in managerial activities of the organization and they become liable to get dividend. Okay, students, the next one is retirement benefits. Every employee, every worker working at any level and in any capacity is very much conscious about his future, and future is full of uncertainties, full of risks. So in order to minimize the risk of future, in order to minimize the uncertainties of the future, the workers and employees want some financial support from the management, and from this point of view, the management can make provisions for provident fund, can make provisions for gratuity, can make provisions for insurance also for accidental cases, and many other provisions nowadays are in fashion to protect the financial need of future of the workers and employees. Okay, the next one is perquisites. It includes those benefits, those facilities which are given to the workers and employees for enhancing their personality, for enhancing their reputation and prestige, such as to provide them a very comfortable rent free house, to provide them a car to travel, to provide them a servant for domestic works, and to provide them many such facilities which can also be evaluated in terms of money will be called collectively as perquisites. So dear students, from this point of view, you will find that there are several types of financial and monetary incentives which are given by the management of an organization to its workers and employees to get them motivated towards achievement of their personal as well as organizational goals and objectives. Therefore, students, in today's discussion I have discussed about the financial incentives which are given by the employer to the employees, and I suggest you all to go through this topic from your textbook in something better way or in detail, and if have any sort of confusion and query, then must contact with me. Thank you very much.